Hey everybody, buddy, it's DM Drehu. Welcome to CanaDND. If you haven't already done it, do your homework. Click subscribe, click like, click that bell, and then you won't get in trouble. This week we have a one-on-one session, or should I say two-on-one session, with a special surprise guest, along with Cainus, sent on a holy quest. Find out what that is right now.
On with the adventure.
Hey, Craig, here we go. Okay, so last you remember, you guys were fending off undead as well as some dire wolves. And the moment combat stopped, your friends are gabbing, kind of dealing with the corpses of creatures and whatnot. But you can't even focus on that because you hear a voice.
Cainus, my son, I need your help.
And do I recognize this voice? I mean, I have a guess as whose voice it is, but...
You've not heard a voice like that ever.
Really? Like, I hear it in my head, or I hear it, like, audibly from afar?
You hear it in your head. What do you say?
Who are you to call me your son? How can I help you? Disembodied voice. Like, I get my voice. How can I help you, Welcome to this edition. Yes, here is Cainus' voice. Yes, indeed. All right, we're back into business.
5% holier? Go.
Who are you to call me son? How can I help you?
You mean you cannot figure out who your deity is when he speaks to you? It is I, Helm.
This is the first time I've actually heard his voice, and not just, like, I thought I heard everything else. It was just, like, in my head, basically.
Yeah, basically. I'm going to say that, like, free insight check, it's kind of what you expected. You're like, oh, God, that is Helm. It has to be him. It's like when you pray, you don't actually hear a voice back.
Okay. I fall on my knees, like, forgive me for my impertinence, Lord.
Fear not, my son, but we shan't waste a moment. Get to the church quickly.
To the witch, quickly?
The church.
Okay, so Lord, I shall head to the church.
Sorry. Yeah.
Without even telling my friends, I am of singular mind and massively distracted by the fact that truly his voice first time. I only just manifested it before in my imagination, I suppose. I could have sworn that he was always talking to me. I grapple with this thought as I walk to the church.
So I fixed the map, so now it's dynamic lighting. Oh, but you'll be blocked by the door. I just realized they really need to fix that part of dynamic lighting. That'd be nice.
You can just do a two-way door, or two-way thing, I think. That should work. They said it?
No, but for you to be able to move through a door, like if I give permission, there should be like a nice, easy way or something. All right, there you go.
So it's going to come.
Oh, sick. Soon. Oh, I hope so. No offense to you, long-time payer, but I jumped in right at the perfect time.
Yeah, I'll say.
And get all these sweet advancements. I'm like, hell yeah.
My other buddy's like always mad about that. You're great. Yeah, I love improvements that should have happened 10 years ago.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. I know, so long ago. This podcast not brought to you by Roll20.
We love you. We use you every week.
Yeah.
Get in order.
So the doors open as you approach, and you see Father Lucian. Cainus, you've returned.
Is it the evening now, or is it? It's actually. Let me preface this as a meta discussion. Like the whole come in the evening and help us. Did that occur the session last week?
Nope, it did not. So yeah, this is like straight right after. Okay. You basically you're with your friends, but then Helm said, "Rush to the church," and yeah, you got to the church.
I burst in and look about for any immediate danger.
Oh, what is it, my dear boy? You look troubled.
Looking around in a panic and compose myself, hearing his voice and look in the eyes. Helm spoke to me. He bade me come to the church immediately.
Spoke to you? You heard a voice?
Yes. Just in my heart.
What did the voice say?
In my heart, like would normally think came to my lord, but in my head heard him. For as clear as I hear you speaking to me now.
Oh, it's true. The Morning Lord. He's here to aid us.
Morning Lord, nay.
No?
Helm.
Helm. That's what he told me as well. I also heard a voice. You've been sent here to help me.
The gods are working together.
I did not know who to trust. While I acted as though I trusted you, I wasn't sure. But now I know it to be true. You are a holy man indeed.
I am.
I have something you need to know. This church was protected as of 1 day ago. There were bones buried beneath my altar that I kept there safe, making this hallowed ground. They've been stolen. The voice said you would help.
Yes, we'll absolutely help you with this.
Cainus, Head east towards Barovia, the village. Someone there aims to bring the bones to Strahd himself.
Do you hear that?
No, it spoke to you once again.
Made me head east. Somebody carries those bones and to take them to Strahd himself.
Yes, my connection with you is being severed. Only in this holy place may I speak to you without interruption. But without these bones, my connection grows weak. Retrieve the bones. Keep some for yourself as a tether to me.
What about these people? Will be without protection of the hallowed ground.
The hallowed ground will return once the bones are returned. It is their magic that keeps them safe. Do this for me, my child.
Oh, sorry. I guess I misunderstood. I thought he meant like carry them with me. Like,
Oh, he wants you to split him in half, like some for the church, some for you.
okay, we'll do this, Lord, for you and the people of this land.
Brother Lucian just sees you. Where you were saying your head snapped?
Like my head snaps up towards the sky.
Okay, that's what I was picturing too. So he looks up, trying to join your gaze towards the ceiling, and asks, "You're still hearing the voice? What is he saying? What is he saying?"
He's saying that connection to this land, thus I would imagine by extension, well, your god, the Morning Lord, connection weakens without the presence of this hollow ground. To retrieve the bones, but that's that I keep at least some of the bones with me. That he may connect to me, we can bring good to this land.
Yes. Whatever this Morning Lord Helm wants.
Cainus, you need to meet your ally in the east. He will aid you greatly. In the east side of town, you'll find him. Get horses, and do not stop until you reach Barovia.
What does this ally look like, O Lord?
You'll know him when you see him.
Of course.
Goodbye. And the voice is gone. You can feel the connection cut suddenly. The fog starts to roll into the church doors.
The reality of what has happened washes over me, and for a moment I think to myself, is that really do an insight?
Yep. You've not spoken to him before, so you must keep faith in Helm that it is Helm, while being weary at the same time. Always wise.
Dismiss these thoughts as the darkness of the land may get to me. Shake my faith. Lucian, right. I shall return with your bones in hand. Return that Fido.
Thank you, Cainus. Thank you.
Thank me yet. Thank me when I am here again. The church is once again on the ground. Do not return these allies.
Yes, I'll do as you say. May the gods bless you. All of them.
I stride out with purpose. Alright, well, I am going to now stride my way east across town. I'm going to go run up near the tavern just to look around. Perhaps the person that I'm looking for is over.
You feel a pull to the east, as if something's guiding you further. Right, so you arrive here, and you see a sort of giant stockyard that houses all sorts of supplies. And you see several horses, carts, and this is the most well-maintained supply you've seen in all the land of Barovia to date. See, there are cranes moving crates and a walled little area of the stockyard as you approach. So the door's to the south there, if you see the door.
Yes. Thinking this must be the place. I down the streets.
Yep.
Towards these closed gate.
Yep, the gate's open.
And I walk through looking around expecting to see somebody.
Someone arrives.
Shit.
Your gazes meet. And Zil, this person you see is no doubt Cainus from the descriptions you received from your ally.
Interesting. Are you the cleric?
Indeed, I am the cleric. Be you.
Interesting. I thought you'd be taller.
The guy's 6'2", so you must have been expecting somebody who is sincerely tall.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, Brazar is even taller, right? Isn't he? Isn't he 6'8"?
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
But yeah, Zil, after the events that unfolded from your character's perspective, most recently, you find yourself in the Arasek stockyard, place you've never been before, but you know Cainus when you see him.
My name is Cainus. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I was drawn here by a voice.
A voice, you say? Well, whose voice was this?
God. Bade me come east.
So what are you, some sort of missionary? You come here just with the voice of God?
That place is godless, or be more than that, is not a safe place. Seek to make it not dangerous, but a refuge. Much of this town has been robbed, as such as lost hallowed ground status. Without that, this town is left woefully unaffected. The east, a thief has hid away with the bones. Must chase him. I think that you are to help me.
Interesting. And who were to tell you this?
Very same God that I just mentioned moments ago. Spoke to me while I was in the church.
And the beast.
I missed that.
What happened to it? And the beast. What happened with it?
Beast.
Yes, my ally left me in a pool of colors with a chimera.
Wound up here.
Don't know how I got. Anyway, I will help you find these bones. Do you have any leads on where this could be?
You said to Barovia. Is that like a town as well?
Yeah, I said it backwards. I said Barovia and then I said village, but village of Barovia. Yeah,
That
there's
threw me
village.
off. I'm like, is he like...
Yeah, sir. I said Barovia. I said east to Barovia, and then I was like, the village.
But we're in Barovia.
Comma, the village.
All right. Well, this is a nice surprise.
Yeah.
You're doing your games?
Well, he's DM'd them, so he's just a guest appearance for certain things.
Cool. They-
Yeah, he gets to reprise. I don't know if you remember Zill, but he's from Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign.
No, I mean, I wasn't in that campaign, so...
No, I know, but if you heard talk of him, you have heard talk of him because you always talk about Evergrande, how he's so awesome in your campaign, and I talk about how Zill is so awesome in my campaign.
Fair enough. Okay, cool.
He's okay.
So...
Zill, you see a horse chewing on an apple.
Of course. I'll just I'll take the apple, look at it, just kind of rub it, and throw it away. It's like, you do not want to be eating apple. Not here. Anyway, these are my horses. I believe I know where this place, Barovia, is. I will help you find these bones.
That would be in your death ranger.
Or, right. Unless we're already in Barovia. Where are we exactly?
This land is called Barovia.
I'm a little disorganized.
This town here is Laki.
Balaki. Interesting.
The
Okay.
place believes that they can draw a devil who rules this place. Through hope, they celebrate festival after festival. The spirits of their townspeople and admirable don't want to let this town down. The one light in this place, otherwise dismal and dark.
Yes. The life here is, in fact, abnormal. But it's still light nonetheless. I wish it not to be put out.
So I guess thinking that he's offering me to use this animal, I'm going to climb up on the horse.
Yeah. I'm just going to make sure that the person whose horses actually belong to are not around.
If you remember Cainus, we're told not to waste any time. So these are war horses, basically, but without the armor. Oh, they do come without armor. I see. You can get barding for your war horse. So yeah, these are war horses.
So I pull mine back into, so it rears up and then kick it so it goes forward at a fast pace straight out of the gate.
I'll keep pace with him.
All right. Do your character's background, not necessarily actual chosen backgrounds and stuff, but the backgrounds you have for your characters, you both know how to do horse riding, I assume?
I chased thieves on...
Yes, I remember you, yes. So mostly for Cainus, that question.
Nope.
No?
I don't have any.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna pray for guidance.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can guidance animal handling on yourself.
As we're going, I'm gonna try and give him I'll see that he's not necessarily fond of trying to ride this animal. He's not experienced. I'll try and give him a shoddy
Advantage. Well, no, he can have advantage because that's basically help action that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him the help action. I'm just trying to run him through it. It's not very good, but it's better than nothing. It's a miracle.
Oh,
nice.
I mean, that first one would have just been I would have been okay.
Oh yeah, because you got a +4 to not the dice. You got a +4 to wisdom. It's still, so you're pretty okay at animal handling. Okay.
Animals just like me.
This is better because of
I like them.
Yeah, there you go. So you guys rush to the east, leaving Balaki behind you on the old Svalich Road. So the Svalich Road is quite winding. You see the trees that you recognized before, Cainus, of so thick that you can't even cross between them in this Svalich woods to each side of you. There's one point where you see a clearing to the north that leads to a lake, but you have no time to stop. You continue, you rush to the east, and then you hit the Ravenloft Moors. The terrain kind of changes. It's a lot less tree-ridden here, but the road is just as winding. You see an old windmill to the southeast by some trees, but again, you must rush forward unless anything piques your interest. You could stop me because this is still, I'm assuming you're just F everything else. Go.
I'm not going to deviate at all. I have a purpose, and
I'm good. Yeah, I will. I just want to keep up with Cainus. It seems like he's on a mission and will not hesitate to leave me behind if he sees fit. So I'll just keep up with him for the most part.
Probably accurate.
I will actually ask Cainus if he has traveled this far east in Barovia yet.
Shouting over the clumping hooves. Nay, I've not been this far.
I would like you to keep your eyes out a bit. This place gets more, and this Barovia becomes more dangerous the east you go.
Will, I'm ever vigilant, and the watchful eye of my lord
Right.
watches over us all. And I hold up my shield, sent it forward with its eye symbol prominent on the front.
Pair of eyes is rolled.
Harsh. You approach a section of mountains and see a gate that is impassable. There you go. You should be able to see there. Just Dragon New Zill, I think. Oh, can you see? No, it won't be tied to your sheet. Yeah, this is boo. It's better to just copy paste. I'm sticking with that for all of my neat career.
All right.
Speaking of which, how am I looking right now? I was injured when I was in the sparkly color from getting fire breathed on me a couple of times. So am I still looking worse for wear, or was there enough time for me to have at least a short rest, or what's happening? I don't know how much time or did I just appear? Because if so, I'll just keep my hit points the way they are.
Let me think here. You still look quite hurt. Not enough time has passed.
Okay, good.
So yeah, you see these large gates with two statuesque figures. Let me use Discord. That'll be easier for us. Caleb, can you do me a favor? Can you make a group with just you, me, and Corey?
Oh, I'm not friends with a Ragnar, so
Oh, crap.
Oh, what the hell? Friends? Guess we haven't talked in a long time, so. Sorry, man.
No, I haven't. Anyway, let me just introduce myself quickly. I'm Caleb. I play D&D on occasion. It's what I do.
Nice. Yes.
Okay.
I'm Corey, and Caleb is one of my favorite players.
Hey, that's good to hear. I'd like to meet this guy sometime. Anyway, so if you could just accept that.
We're already in my list, so
Really?
I'll check. Maybe not.
Oh, there you are. What the hell? Yeah, add friend.
There you go. You were friends.
I was.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
And
Now we gotta pay for that song.
Type username of friend.
Shorter than 4
there
seconds.
We go. Now, and then Vaughn.
Good point.
Bam. Create group. There we go.
And boom.
Oh, dang.
So you see two large statues with the heads lopped off, sitting at their feet, and large
I'm trying
gates.
so hard not to think of Elden Ring, and you look what you've done. That's all I can.
That's sponsored by Elden Ring.
I don't know, but that
I wish.
that does look like something that would be in a Souls game. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn on point for where my head is at right now. I'm gonna take a good look around for threats, anything moving on the top.
And we're surrounded by mountain ridges as well, right?
So you can't climb around the side.
Decent signs of activity, tracks.
As you approach, trotting on the horse or off the horse?
I'm gonna get off the horse.
I would follow suit.
Okay. The gates slowly creak open.
I take my horse by the reins and guide it forward.
Okay. I'll follow suit. Is there any people around, or it just open?
It just opened.
I take a deep breath.
Both of you feel a pull to the east, but it's not the same pull you felt before.
Oh.
Not the same one you felt, Cainus. No, it feels different. Something pulling you to the east.
Interesting. Just I want to follow this.
I'm a bit curious. I am going to go take a check potentially east of our immediate position, or just a general consensus.
Seeing that he's moving that direction, I asked him, "Do you feel it? Strong pull to the east? We felt it before."
No, this is different. I haven't felt a pull like this before. Is it divine?
Let's say it's not what I felt before when I was guided to you. This does feel now.
Would your strict time schedule allow me to investigate, or shall we continue?
We're looking for maybe action. Was bade go east? East. You wish to go east? Shall go.
I think does it feel like a presence? Do I feel like I'm being watched?
Give me an insight.
Very cool. Because if so, I do have the alert feat if I can notice anything around of the immediate area.
You do notice that there's nothing watching you. You feel that sense of being watched, yet you're sure that nothing's watching you deep down.
In that case, we shall keep moving by horse.
Idea.
We must keep moving. This place is not safe.
It's welcoming enough to open the way. I get a sense it is not safe.
I'd like to usher the two of us to move a little bit quicker. Get out of here.
Okay. So you start to head off east. On horse? Did you say did you hop back on or leading them?
Yeah, back on the horse. And I want to keep following the path, knowing that it will eventually continue to rear east.
So as you get to the intersection there, it looks just as you're seeing on the map. The road to the south is not well kept path, but stone path, and to the east it just becomes a dirt path.
They say to take the road less traveled, eh?
Now, I have have I have a personal opinion about the divine and how it should not be fully trusted. These feelings, although not of your god, can still be of the influence of a higher power. I know that if we take the regular road, we will eventually make it to our destination, and I would advise against going against where we probably should be going.
Would advise going against where we should be going.
Yes, the forces that tell us to continue to move east, as well as your own knowledge of needing to move east, would make it seem like we need to go down this dirt path. I do not think this is wise.
Your horse agrees with you as both your horses kind of nod to the other path and kind of pull you away, almost fearful of this dirt road.
All right, well, I spur my horse forward. Let's be off. That cursed trail, this strange pull behind.
Okay, we'll keep.
So that short little respite for your horses aided them with their exhaustion. You guys were pushing them near the limit, and they seem ready to ride again. You're proceeding to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. What pace?
Yeah, let's go. Let's continue to move at a fast pace. Why not? I will take a silence as an affirmative.
We didn't lose him, did we?
I hope not. That would suck.
Let's see, he's there. His circle's not green. So is your headset on mute? Oh, we lost him.
There he goes. And he's back muted.
And unmuted.
Welcome
Fell
back
into
to
some
the
weird
land of the
Discord
living.
black hole where I was the only one that could speak.
Oh, and we were the opposite. You're the only one not speaking.
Don't go down the rabbit hole.
Black hole indeed. This podcast brought to you by Discord.
You just gave us a preview of what would happen if we went
guess
down
so.
that path. Okay.
Maybe you guys headed south and it actually turned to the east path. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
So you guys keep rushing to the south, heading on a fast pass. Once again, you hear rushing water to the west. As you approach a bridge, fairly large in size, as you rush over it, you see another fork in the road. A well-traveled path with cart prints and horse prints heading to the east, and another one, the main path, headed south. So what are you doing?
Well-traveled path to the east.
It
Yes,
is
dirt
what we
road, but cart wheels leaving marks in the dirt mud road, along with hoof
That's the
prints.
direction we should be going.
Absolutely.
We made the right choice. And let's turn and see if the horses act skittish.
They do
Horses
not.
seem
They
agreeable?
heed your command. They are agreeable.
Oh, very nice.
Right. Boy.
These horses are a lot calmer, even though they're being forced to go through this scary forest and being ridden by two complete strangers. Of course, this is something I don't say out loud.
Nice.
Threw me off for a second. I was like, you don't want to be saying that.
No. I have confidence with my work. I knew this
You
would happen.
figured out Cainus's sensibilities pretty quick. Although, did your past compatriots talk about him? I can't remember. I think they gave you a lowdown, right?
I know of general information about the party, although sometimes
Yes.
they leave some things out that aren't necessarily important.
Yes. Okay. Did you tell me? No! I love all these free map makers out there and stuff. They are a godsend. They're the best people in the world. Thank you, all map makers out there. But when they put like super high quality maps, 20 won't accept that. And you're like, damn it.
You got to go through a lot
Yeah.
of back and forth. Hopefully you have Photoshop or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just do it in paint really quick, right? That's the easiest thing.
That's the worst thing. I make maps sometimes, but if I make them too large, then they just get all freaking blurry. Oh, that's horrible. The worst.
You guys see an encampment from afar. And I'm going to say you're not there on the map yet because that's really close to an encampment. You see there's lights, you hear excited music, you hear all sorts of joyous laughter. How do you proceed?
I'm not very trusting. I don't believe we're at the town of Barovia yet.
I don't think we're near the town of Barovia yet either, but it might not hurt to ask some locals if they've seen anybody come through or make sure that we're really on
Are
a
these
track.
So slowing down.
Are these local? Are you? We can't just assume that these people have good in their heart.
Maybe right. Most of the people that I've come across here seem to be in need of help. It sounds like
Well, they
a
seem
celebration.
Celebration usually a good thing. However, in a place like Barovia, should always be taken with caution.
Wise words.
I'll reveal a bit more here
Right.
for you. Oh, you bastard. Can you guys see that line?
Yes. I see a bit of.
Yeah. I thought I was on Polygon Reveal. You see from a distance, I'm going to say you're still not here on the map, but because you can see 300 feet away, Canis. So I'm just going to put you to the edge here because you're still further away than that, but you can see 300 feet into the distance, or maybe 250. You see a cart that has lights hanging from it, and Zil, you do not quite see this yet.
Okay. I'll ask Cainus. Can you see what's up ahead? What is
Yes,
it?
I can see. And I turn to him and say, and now so can you. See through the deepest gloom. And I give him the blessing of the eyes of the night.
All right. So you want to put that in chat? I don't think he knows that.
Yeah, what is that? That's not... Oh, Twilight Domain. That's cool. Okay.
So now you have a 300 feet range of dark vision. So
Wow.
you see exactly what he's talking about now.
Encampments. I would like to propose that we approach this camp without trying to be seen.
What if doing so rouses suspicion of otherwise good people?
That may be the case, but I'd like to approach any situation with the most amount of advantage possible. I'm usually not seen. How about you, though?
Well, it's hard to hide my approach. My chainmail makes a lot of noise. Not the most nimble of men.
Yes, the shiny mail would in fact stick out. Interesting. In that case,
I mean, we can try. I do warn you, I tend to be of 2 left feet in these situations.
Okay, I would in fact like to try. Unless you're... I'd like to try my approach unless you can speak louder than your feet. If you... Excuse me, I'm kind of joking here.
Can be persuasive when I need to be.
If I say, you seem to see the bright side of most people that you approach, don't
Yes.
you? At least it seems to me.
Try. Want to help people, and approaching them with a charitable mindset instead of that one of suspicion tends to help.
Yes, but the one of suspicion is what keeps you alive.
It's true. Not sure if I want to live in such a land, though. If I am here to help these people and bring hope, then I need to offer my assistance wherever I can. Hiding in the shadows doesn't lend to that quest that I have.
And is this your will or your God?
Mine, of course. I have my own experiences that led me to this place, to choices that I made.
Right. But I suppose that without the reassurance of a divine power watching over you, you would not be acting the same way.
Reassurance or divine power watching over me, I would not be here talking to you today, my friend. It was a divine hand that saved me when I was young, led me to the path of the cleric.
Right. I will have to say that I do not feel the same way about Celestials, but I will take your word for it.
Well, perhaps I will change your mind yet, dear Zil. Now let me pray to my God to guide my feet, lest I not trip over them and reveal ourselves.
How do you guys want to approach this? Do you have a game plan, mechanics-wise?
I'm good for either. I want to see how he wants to approach it.
Well, I mean, the opinion of my new ally does matter, and my God did lead me. My God led me in for a reason, right?
Yeah, you have the horses.
The horses.
I'll toss that
sure.
in there.
That is an issue.
Yeah, before we go,
Partying is quite raucous as you inch a little closer and time has passed and you've been discussing. You almost at times feel that you have to speak up to hear each other.
I know
that it gets that raucous from far away sometimes.
Right, damn it. I mean, silence. It doesn't move. That's the problem with it. Otherwise, I would cast it to outer movement.
Crazy bit of ritual.
Silence?
But it's just like a minute-long spell, right? Yeah, it's a ritual.
Silence?
Can clerics do ritual? I never keep track of that.
Wow,
Can clerics do ritual casting?
Yep, I can do a ritual casting. It has to be the spell that I prepare. I've got a few.
Right.
Okay, interesting. But still, the problem is it's not like it's a static spell. Is the sound of celebration coming from inside this wagon?
Nope, it's to the north. So remember, are you moving? You're 250 feet away in my mind. Are you trying to move closer and see? Because there's trees here, so you can't see. You can tell there's noise behind the trees, but you can't quite see. Occasionally, you'll see through a crack of lined up trees, a hole through there, and you could see a light flash through some of the trees. So you know there's more than just that. Basically,
the trees to take a better look.
That is a wise decision. I'd like to hire 2 horses next to a tree right next to the road.
Your background with horses, you have no problem doing so.
Absolutely.
Appears to lead the way.
Like I said, I'd like to see how the cleric approaches this problem.
Well, let's sneak our way through the woods.
Cool. In that case, we're stealthing up.
Helm wouldn't have led me to you if you didn't have expertise to lend to this quest. So say that stealth is the way. Stealth is the way. And I pray the feet won't slip.
Down the path, through the trees, beside the trees.
Through the trees.
Through the trees. Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth.
Nice gods be on my side.
I'm praying for
I thought that was
guidance
Cainus.
if I step through into the woods.
Yeah, guidance.
Okay.
For sure. Just waiting for you to say it. You got it.
Okay, well, yeah.
11 group is half decent. That's sufficient with all the loud and raucous noise that's going on. You're able to inch closer and see, oh, maybe I can, oops. I was going to say, maybe I can fake some dynamic lighting. I got an idea. You're going to get an insight to the lanterns. That's what you'll see first from through the trees.
Okay.
Can I see anybody right now?
You'll see everything now.
So yeah, you see actual movement of people.
Okay. Are these common folk?
These folk are dressed in extremely bright colors, have all sorts of interesting trinkets on their clothes, are playing instruments you've never heard before, almost, it seems, or a style of music you've never heard before.
These people remind me of Esmeralda.
Yes, extremely. I forgot you've seen the type. Absolutely. They are... Oh yeah, you even know the name,
Vistani.
right? There you go. Yeah, they're Vistani. You can tell from her descriptions of her people, you know these to be the Vistani, correct?
These are the Vistani.
Yes, that's the
Acquaintance of ours told me that they are Strahd's chosen people. If anything, odds are good perhaps that the person who stole them bones may be one of these people.
perhaps. Or if so, I know that they are knowledgeable of things that happen. Regardless, it would not hurt. Introduce herself.
Do we double back and get the horses?
That would be. I believe that's the best way.
Now that let's just chill for a moment and just watch to make sure that nothing super shady happens. Might otherwise change our mind about these people.
Mm-hmm.
So how long?
Maybe like a good 5 to 10.
Say just as time goes by, you see the first 5 minutes, there's nothing. They're just drinking heavy amounts of liquor, cooking up food on the fire. You see people walking by with plates of food and whatnot. Hardier than any inn that you've seen in quite some time, Cainus.
Oh, I
reminds you of home.
My mouth starts to salivate a little bit.
Control yourself.
Oh, it just smells so delicious.
You are here.
Stomach's on a mission.
You will. Your stomach will come later. Anyway, it does not seem that they are doing anything that is overtly evil.
Give me a perception, Cainus. It's sound based. Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
You do hear whimper of dogs on occasion to the north.
Sound like they're in pain or just hungry or distress of any sort.
They sound to be just the usual typical whimper. Okay. Not distressful. Maybe upset, but not in distress.
There's dogs. I guess it just knows that.
I'll say that's about 10 minutes, maybe, that goes by.
Hear anything strange? See anything? Yes. Let's start pulling back out of the woods. Let's ride around and meet these people. Like you say, ask if we know more.
Okay. I'll go grab the horse.
Watch on the trail. See, he goes and gets the horses.
So you arrive back with the horses, and you're just walking into the clearing.
Yeah. After we get the horses and we mount back up, I plan on just nonchalantly just going into the camp.
On your horse?
Yeah.
You're on your horses? Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna pretend that we just got here.
Okay. So I'll slowly reveal, kind of as if you're approaching. So you see the other carts come into view with your dark vision from a good distance away, and you see some folks by the fire. You can move on the map, and I'll kind of reveal as you guys move.
Cool. In that case, as we're moving up, I'm going to take off my cloak, and I'm going to change my visage to that of a commoner.
Okay. No one's noticed you as of yet as you're riding in. You see one fellow who should be on guard by your knowledge of camping out that, hey, guard, you should be paying attention.
I announce our presence. Hail, friend.
Oh, who are you?
My name is Cainus. It is Cobblebottom, as it were. I hear the sounds of merrymaking.
You do. I've not seen your face before, and you're clearly not Vistani.
I'm new to these lands.
New to these lands. Perfect. Welcome. What business do you have here, stranger?
I kind of look at him and see.
And he kind of approaches you.
Take stock of this guy. Does he look like? Does he look like a bad, or can I take him in a fight? What do I feel about this guy? Okay.
He'd give you a run for your money.
Some respect for this man.
He's burly gentleman, interesting, dark black hair. So ignore the token.
On a quest.
A quest to kill the devil Strahd, no doubt.
Not today. I would chase a thief.
Oh, a thief, you say? New to the area and not here to kill Strahd. Should I believe such a thing? Well, you've passed the entrance to the castle if you're looking to go die.
Past the entrance, you say? Castle Ravenloft?
Yes, it's to the north and to the east. Yes, Castle Ravenloft. So be gone and meet with Strahd. I'm sure he's hungry.
Nay, the town of Vallaki has had something very precious stolen from it. I care not about Strahd at this point in time, only that was taken from those people is returned. Bones were stolen.
Interesting.
Bones, yes.
Bones? Interesting. Why would these bones be of any use to anyone? Something special about them, eh?
The dead should
they were
be
stolen.
respected. Bones should not be removed from where they rest.
You'll find that the dead here belong to someone.
Not these bones. These bones belong to the people. They belong in the church, Balaki.
Oh, I've not heard of any such bones, but I can offer you a drink. Oh, okay. Let me gather the boys.
Drink. Say you, Zil. Are you a drinker?
On occasion.
Oh, it seems like this is the occasion.
If it will put a smile on our host's face, then I shall drink.
Oh, absolutely. You're in luck today, boys. We got ourselves some of the finest wine. It's our own concoction, that of the Martikov family, but made better. He pulls out a bottle, and you recognize the label, Cainus. It was one of the more prestigious ones, Red Dragon Crush, but the label is a little faded, scratched, and they
that
kind
was one of the ones that
scratched out.
got his hands on, is it not? The Red Dragon Crush.
Yep, and it was the broken one that you saw in the cellar, but the label's scratched out, and they scratched out the C, so it reads Red Dragon Rush.
Red Dragon Rush. All right. I pull out my cup.
After this, I'm going to dismount the horse and ask if I can take a seat somewhere.
Yeah, he motions for you both to dismount. And you see around the camp, there's some seating right to the side here, the right side, on a log.
Right.
Feel free to have some stew. It'll be the best food you'll find in these lands. He whistles, and you see a few people come strolling into the center of camp. Some women, some men, some short, some quite large.
All right.
So go ahead, ask the group, see what they know. I'll be sure to keep them honest.
I look around at the group and introduce myself. I'm on a quest. Seek to retrieve bones stolen from a church in Balaki. Did any of you happen to know anything about that? Or hear anything? Would have been passing in this direction.
On your request of bones, they all point to their crotches and burst out laughing. You'd like a bone?
I begin to laugh maniacally, and then I stomp my foot, cause the flames to turn red and flicker and the ground to tremble. But this is not a laughing matter. Using thaumaturgy.
Intimidation. Oh, even better.
So I stomp my foot,
Right.
ground trembles, the flames turn red and flicker, and my voice booms. No laughing matter.
Okay, yeah. Intimidation.
Intimidation. Am I intimidated?
Are you intimidated?
Need to refresh.
They got... Oh, yeah, they are intimidated.
I don't.
You rolled an 11 if you missed that, and they rolled even lower.
Okay.
Yeah, the camp goes quiet, like this area. There's still raucous laughter to the north, and you hear the whimpering a little louder, because everything here, other than the crackling fire, has gone silent.
Please, that I have your attention. Oh,
yes?
Anybody a tell of thief carrying bones to Castle Ravenloft?
You see the gentleman to the north with the nice blue hair head over to this cart, retrieve a cage with a raven in it, and he walks off to the west into the tent. The whole group says, "Just wait right here." So a few of them motion, and two of them in unison say, "Wait." Give him a second.
Serve myself some stew.
In that time, I'm actually going to ask you, Vishtani, if they have a picture of the Devil Strahd handy on. I'd like to see what he looks like.
Picture, you say?
Yes. I'd like to greet the Lord of this land properly when I see him.
You see one of the women get up and grab a sketch pad and some ink and starts inking paper for you. And she says, "Oh, I'll draw for you. I'll draw a quick sketch. My skills cannot be surpassed in this camp." And so she's sketching away while you guys eat, or you guy eats.
I don't eat. I just drink on occasion.
You see them all indulging. They come get some stew right after you, Cainus, and are frying up some meats and tossing it around. And they see you not indulging in the stew, Zil, so they offer you some meat, fresh boar.
I'll give him a smile and I'll take a little bit.
It tastes pretty good.
That's good.
It's nice and interesting spices. The woman's done her picture. She shows you the picture, and everyone erupts laughing as it's a caricature of Strahd, and she grins a big smile in your direction.
Let's see, is this supposed to be mockery towards me or towards him?
"Oh, we don't mock Strahd," she says. "And it's not mockery towards you. It's having a good time, which is what we're are all about.
See.
Guy heads back and he says, I gained some information for you. It's news to me, but there was someone on horseback who rushed through here. We made nothing of it. People come through our trail quite often looking to visit the pool. And then you see him motion to the north. And we'll say things are still pretty quiet. So if you listen closely, you can hear slight waves to the north. Then he tells you, it seems as though that person was in a rush and was indeed coming from the north. Someone spotted him just east of Valaki.
Where was he heading again?
Zerovia, we assume. Where else would you be hitting these ways? Not much else beyond these points.
How much further is Barovia from here? And how long ago was this man coming through?
Oh, I'd say he beat you by a few hours, so no doubt he'd be in Barovia by now, and unsure of what he would be doing. I don't know why someone wants these bones. What do they do, you say?
A special.
Not important?
Important to the east of the town.
They're special to someone that we're fond of. They're just a family member. We just like these bones back out of respect.
Interesting. Well,
Think of it like this. Imagine a thief took something that was precious to you. Like, let's say they took your wines. Wouldn't you be angry about that?
oh no, we'll just make our own.
Absolutely. But what happens if you can't? You can't make a family relative again. You'd just be stuck without it. You might as well be able to respect them passing.
As I said, anything that dies here belongs to Strahd.
Yes, but the
So
memory
the way
of
I
him
see
living-
it, this missing pile of bones you seek is not stolen, but in fact being returned, for all I know.
Except they move away from Castle Ravenloft. Anyway, at that point, I'll get up and I'll thank the kid for her drawing.
It's the fastest way
And
to get to the village of Barovia from here.
That's this, you say? Well, you could cross the pool here. There's a shallow part just to the west of our camp. If you dare head through the woods, you could make quite a short trip towards
Much
Barovia.
shorter.
I'd say a good half-hour's time. How much time are you looking to regain?
I want to regain as much time as I possibly can.
Well, you can go ahead and I'll show you where best to cross.
Across the pool is the fastest way. And then
And through the forest. Yes. The other option is to the south, but it leads you away from Barovia before it leads you to Barovia.
And spare if thief is that far ahead. Still, I'm certain, look of you, that you're a brave man. You'll follow me to the north. Does your heart pull you to the south?
we shall go north.
Pool it is then.
Just keep in mind. Okay. Do we have like a raft?
Is it shallow?
Oh no, he's got a spot to lead you across.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Shallows then.
The stew is delicious. The best meal I've had since I've arrived in these lands.
Good to hear. I'll pass your compliments along to the chef.
Please show us to the shallows. We can make our way, complete this quest.
Gets up with a grunt and he just yells out, Ginny! Compliments to the chef!
Right.
And he goes and grabs the lead of his horse and kind of brings it to the north with you, and he says, would you like me to guide you?
Most appreciative. Could. After all, we are strangers in these lands. Show the way. Guide us. I retrieve the horse and blow.
Okay. As we're passing north on horse, do I see where the whimpering from the dogs are coming from?
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I'm just revealing map here. Where are you guys? Okay, yeah, so head around, well, so he says to the far west here where there's the rocks, just past the rocks on the left, there's a nice path, but this one tent here is where you
as we
hear the
pass
whimpering.
there, let's pause and ask, something wrong with your dogs?
Dogs? It's the wolves, they're hungry.
So you don't share your hospitality with your pets?
Oh, you keep them hungry. That way, in case random intruders come into your camp and pose a
Well,
threat.
it's a good thing we don't pose a threat.
They'll not be a threat for long. Yes, good thing indeed.
I would not want to be met with Ethan Claw on this night anyway. Enough of that since we came to these lands.
Absolutely not. You do not want to meet those fangs, sharper than those of wolves from wherever you hail from. No doubt. They've been bred by Strahd himself.
So
your shield is quite interesting, I might add.
you like it, do you?
I do. Should you become a corpse, I might look into acquiring such a thing.
Become a corpse. Shield will likely go back to whence it came in the first place.
Contains
Yes.
magic, as I suspected.
Divine magic of my lord.
He leads you across.
Mighty Helm, the ever vigilant. Speaking of which, as I'm saying this, I give the Sing a vigilance to Zill.
Okay.
No,
Oh, yeah, it lasts 10
lasts
minutes,
until
right? Yeah.
initiative.
What is that?
Oh, the other one. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, toss in the chat. So he leads you across, taking his horse first. You see where to lead your horse, where to step yourself, and it's not too difficult. You are on the other side, and there's a thick cropping of trees. He leads you across to the other side, and it's quite a nice cramped space between the river and the tree line. So you kind of have to watch your step for a little bit, and then it comes out into a nice kind of opening. You see a mix of trees and a mix of the moorlands once again. And through the fog, only for a moment, as it clears ever so slightly, you see a huge, ominous, gray shadow of a castle in the distance. Thickens once again, and it is no longer in sight. He says, "This way, come now. Don't slow things down for me."
Looking in the direction of the castle, I was like, "Is that Castle Ravenloft?" asked Guide.
It is such a sight to see.
Magnificent foreboding all at once.
Oh, I would say magnificent, and leave it at that.
I suppose I would too if I were among Drod's chosen people.
Yes, indeed. Let us head through this difficult but quick shortcut that I know. And he heads into a dark and mist-filled forest. There's an entrance.
I have a couple of questions for you. Back at the
Yes?
camp. Back at the camp, you said that do you have strangers visiting on a frequent basis?
Define frequent.
Would you have people into your camp if they were to come, like what you did with us?
Should they pose no threat?
Right. And when was the last time that those wolves fed?
Oh, I'd say a good week ago. We feed them. We just keep them hungry. They're well fed, and they're used to gorging themselves. So, we need to be strategic about it.
Oh no, do not think of me as some form of animal right expert. I'm just trying to gauge how many people would go past your camp that would pose a threat. You know, just to see how dangerous this part of the country is.
Oh, we don't feed the people to them. We kill the people and feed their corpses. It's only in a dire situation where we'll unleash them from their cages, but hasn't been any such a situation in quite some time. Years, I'd say. Life is good here in Barovia, isn't it?
Quite.
It's what you make it. And he heads back into the forest, and the fog seems to follow him.
Share a knowing look. Sure.
I'll look at him and I'll look at him and I'll give him a very faint
widen
smile.
my eyes. Like, these guys have clearly drunk Kool-Aid. Need to tread.
Anyway, how much further are we to Barovia?
Well, we should be coming out from the edge of my shortcut in a good few minutes here.
Oh, just
Keep your eyes peeled.
It's just ahead of us, you say?
Yes, we just must make our way through these trees. Don't get stuck.
In that case, if it's only up ahead, I feel like you have guided us far enough.
Oh, losing faith.
No, I just don't want to waste your time.
Oh, my time will not be wasted. I need to know what's going to happen with these bones.
Oh,
It's
trust me,
good to be in the know.
We'll be passing by your camp once again. We'll tell you all the stories and maybe even show you a couple.
Mhm.
As I take an apple out of my cloak, I'd like to give this to you as a sign of our continued friendship.
We're thinking the same thing, my friend, but an apple will not suffice.
It's a cultural thing.
He grabs it almost violently and says, "What else you got?"
Okay, I'm gonna put my cards on the table. I'm planning on attacking him.
Okay.
His evil.
He's looking for something else.
Oh, I have something else for you, all right. It's called serrated steel. Have at thee. No, I'm just trying to gauge your wickedness here.
That out loud?
Yes.
Excuse me, my wickedness.
Yes. You're one who idolizes the massacre and maiming of the innocent people of this land. It almost sickens me.
He arms himself slowly while saying, "You better watch your tongue."
Now, let's simmer down, friends. We're all in good company here. No need for drawing iron. Deal.
He looks to you and looks to Zill and says, "Collateral, give me something of worth."
So you are going to help us out of the goodness of your heart? You're expecting collateral at some point?
No collateral if you wish to part ways, only to return at a later date to give me the information I seek. Yes, the bones. What's going to happen with the bones?
You play us like fools? I knew that there was something.
Play you like fools. I told you, you want to part ways. You offered to come back to camp. I want to make sure you come back to camp. Give me something of worth.
Understand why we part ways, don't you not? You're a very despicable and strange man. I do not trust you one bit.
And I could say the same of you, stranger. You don't know my life. I don't know yours.
And you have no business with us. You did this out of the kindest of your heart, and that is all.
I value information.
Or is there something more? This information is not just for you. You live a life drinking booze and potentially giving food to strangers. What will this information do?
This information keeps me in control of my fate.
Bones will be taken back to whence they came.
Yes, I understand that, but I'd like to see them head west if you claim to be doing so.
You are a strange man. Can't you just take us at our word?
No more pussyfooting around. We both know those bones are likely headed to Strahd's domain. That doesn't assist me. Information assists me. If I know where they are, I can point whoever I need to point in the right direction. If they're in his possession, I gain no favor with Strahd.
So you plan on stealing these bones at a later time?
I need not run errands for Strahd.
Cainus is basically thinking that Zill was right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know his game, and I plan on striking before he does, if you would allow me.
No, like at this point, Cainus is like had a serious change of heart about this man, like in like a short amount of time. He's being very charitable, but then so yeah, no, if you're going to strike out, then I won't stop.
He's using us for his devious plan. He plans on stealing the corpse in the future for Strahd.
I think you were beginning to say that out loud to him, right?
Yeah, I was getting there.
Yeah. Well, I think you said, but we just. It's nice to go back and forth in conversation, but we'll bring it back to that part. I think you're.
I'm just saying that they're too simple of a people to require such information.
I thought that I was being overly paranoid. Then it became clear that he was not. So.
Okay, cool. I'll take an attack. That apple, it sealed his fate. And yes, I will try to attack.
All right. Well, he had his weapon drawn there, so we're gonna roll for initiative because he's not surprised.
Nice. Dang it. Only I.
Well, we'll see. If he loses initiative, it'll be like you surprised him.
Advantage on your initiative.
Advantage on my initiative. Okay, that's great.
+9, yeah.
Cool. 16. Wow, that sucked. My initiative is still on point. Why do I always roll bad? Okay, now we're good. Come on. Lower than a 16.
Oh, let me open the initiative for you guys.
Dang. Oh, you son of a gun.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I thought that was the third one, but you also get advantage.
Not me.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we're still in the forest, too, because the whole point was to kill him before he made it. So nobody saw us doing this.
Yep.
Cool.
We can't have this guy working around the outright intention to cut us out Strahd.
Stop the song there. Copyright. It was a cover song, right, Corey? Alright, he'll roll initiative. And it's lower than yours. So I'm not going to show you his bonus. I'm just going to put him at a 14, so you don't know his bonus. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot you rolled a 16. Alright, let me double check his bonus. What's your dex? You got really high dex, eh?
I have an 18 in dex +4.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping I beat him out here if he has a +2.
Nope.
He does not. Okay. That's all. You got my hopes up there.
I guess now you know his bonus. I realized I had to put it, otherwise it'd be like, huh? I thought he only had a +2, but no, he's got more.
Bro.
Alright. Sad face. You're up, Cainus.
Yep.
So I am going to step forward, and I want to help action Zill eventually to basically distract him by saying like, "Stand down, walk away." It's going to get very ugly for you, my friend.
Alright, help action success.
I'll just do my full action.
Is that it?
Action him and do a bonus action spiritual weapon. Clench my fist as a spectral fist forms in front of me.
Oh, I didn't share that with you, did I? Okay, I'll just drag it out. Or do you have access to that quote-unquote character sheet? That placeholder?
I mean, I have an extra sheet in 4.
There it is.
Yes.
And you can move that? Okay, and yeah, it is. It should say in your character's spirit weapon placeholder for future.
I got it.
I think, yeah.
Then I'll do this, I'll flinch at him and have my spiritual fist go up at the same time, but I'm not going to attack him with it. He'll stand out.
It'll be right beside him type thing, though?
away so Zill
Like there?
do his thing and maybe defuse his fight.
Gonna roll him an insight check.
Oh.
Oh, he's bolting. So he doesn't take in disengage action. So if you want to swipe at him, Cainus,
Running for
or do opportunity, you may. Yeah. And he abandons his horse.
I'll just let him go. Kill him.
No, I don't know if this, because he's just running, so I don't know if my assassinate. Oh no, I still have advantage due to the help action, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not.
Let me reveal a bit more, just because I'm gonna say the green is kind of trees. So stupid map. I picked a forest map and it gives me nothing, no trees. I'll reveal a bit more. So the green is kind of trees that he could duck behind and stuff, but he's still in sight for now.
Cool. In that case, if it is my turn now,
Yep.
I'm still on my horse. I'm going, if I can, ride up next to him. I believe horses have 60 feet movement, I think. I don't know how much.
You guys shouldn't be on your horses here. You should be leading them. He was leading his, yeah, and you guys.
Okay, cool.
You guys are following, leading your horses because you're going through the forest here. So,
Okay, cool. In that case,
yeah.
I'm a cunning action dash
Okay.
to get up next to him, and I'm going to hit him with that shadow haze dust.
Are you missing 5 feet?
Yeah, I'm missing 5 feet from where I was. But I should be able to throw it onto him.
Oh, the dust. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, for sure.
I wanna blind him so he can't continue to run.
Yep. So give me, because you're gonna have to throw it in front of his eyes, right? He's not looking back at you. You're gonna have to do an attack action with this. So just roll like your basic weapon, or a flat 20 if you want, and we'll add bonuses after. That might be easier.
Sure, wanna.
Because if it's a 1, we don't even gotta add bonuses.
So
7.
7,
Okay.
so 14.
Okay,
15.
yeah, plus 7. Well, your other two. Why are your other two plus 8? Are they magical?
Yeah, they're both magical.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it would be your short sword math. So yeah, 14.
You get advantage on that though because the help
Oh,
action.
and let me just. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. There we go. 20.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Cool. In that case, he has to make that con save, or be blinded until he can rinse it out.
Hey. Oh yeah, and Corey, that's an item we took from I guess 3.5. I never played 3.5, but it's got fortitude and stuff. I think, or was that D&D 4?
Sure.
Urban 4,
Did you-
actually.
Did you play 4?
I believe
Did you
it's-
play 4, Caleb?
I read a bit of 4. I never actually played it.
Okay.
But
So it's 4.
I believe that is 4th edition.
Okay, yeah, so-
4th edition, I think.
I gave it to him, and yeah, it doesn't translate directly, but like the DC, obviously 15. Yeah, that translates. But
Here's
the minus 6 penalty. He's just blinded condition.
Yeah, it's just like here's what it's basically saying. DC 15 con save suffers disadvantage on perception and is blinded. There it is.
Yeah, basically. All right.
It actually worked this time. This is actually the first time I used it, and it actually blinded the person. I kid you not.
Awesome.
2 campaigns in the making.
Oh, imagine he had a +5 to con, because I didn't check his stats, but obviously no one has +5 to con. That'd be hilarious. So
I would actually lose it. No.
yeah.
So
So
actually start probably running. Nah.
he's blinded and he starts screaming, "Ah, "You bastards!"
In that case, that's my entire turn.
Cainus, the wolves howl at your back.
Uh-oh.
No, it's his dog.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he's doing crazy right now. So,
That's fun.
I think my speed weapon only goes 20.
I think 30, but I don't know for sure.
So I will sprint up to him. The intention that I'm going to try to KO him anyway. Right up next.
Great.
That's it. Use my action to sprint.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You said intention. I was waiting for the roll. I forgot you did say use your action for that. Okay, sprint. And when you say KO, you
I
mean
don't really
non-lethal?
feel like it hasn't done anything enough to want me to kill him. I can't stop Zill if he wants to stab him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to debate with you about that one, but I won't just
I
kill
mean,
him.
he's a dirty information broker. Worst.
What does that mean?
Not you, him.
Oh,
He's trying to sell
okay.
info.
I was just like, what the
Not
heck?
Zill.
You're offended. You're like, no.
Where do you hear that information from? Okay, cool.
All right, so he's gonna run off, knowing you're there, disengaging, and he's not gonna get as far, but he's gonna try and make it to the tree line.
Runs into a tree. Lost visual.
Let's see if he could do a nice maneuver like that. Oh,
Nice.
he's making a lot of noise. You know he went in right over here.
That's good.
You hear him struggling a bit with the branches, and it is Zill's turn.
Okay,
Let me
cool.
do polygon reveal to reveal the terrain, because maybe you guys might be like, oh, I'm going to go here.
So I guess I'll follow in. How do I do the thing where I measure and then move shift?
Q. Yeah, are you using a mouse?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right
so
click.
pick up your guy and hit Q.
Click and hold on your token right.
Oh, great. Cool. I'm right next to the trees. Can I see inside? Can I see him?
In this square, that's 30 feet.
Yes. I plan on cutting action. I'm planning on dashing in, but like I want to see.
Oh, if you could see?
Yeah. If I
Yeah, give me a perception.
I'll dash. Let's see. Perception.
If you move in, yeah, you can see him. If you
Okay,
moved in,
yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah,
sorry.
he's
Yeah,
within
I'm
range.
I'm moving in. I just want to make sure. Or are you fiend? Oh, there he is. In that case, I'll stay here so that my cleric friend can see me. And do I gain the benefits of unseen attacker?
Put it in the chat.
I don't know. It's just a thing where if they can't see me, I just
Oh.
get advantage. I'm just wondering
Well,
if he's blinded for the.
He's blind, so one would assume yes.
I'm just wondering if I can get advantage.
Advantage.
Yep.
Cool.
It's like a
Just
general
make
thing you gotta
sure.
get blind if it's not a condition.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I had to. Oh wait, no. I guess I roll again just to make sure I get crits. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, in that case, I get 26.
Wait, one of those swords is wrong, right?
No. That was advantage. I don't get to attack twice because I used my bonus action to dash.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just didn't hit. I just didn't hit advantage. I rolled twice, which is why they're both the same. And I hit him for that's 23 with no additional 7 because I did not crit. Sad. Not bad damage, if I do say so myself.
And that's end of turn.
That would be the end of my turn. I'm just gonna get ready for him to run again.
Anus.
That's we're done one way or the other.
Have anything to get him to stop moving? He's gonna keep running.
Do this. 14 hit.
I believe you also get advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
48 radiant.
Ouch.
Nice roll.
Guiding bolt can never miss. I've learned this.
If you are innocent, you will live. If you are not, I'll strike you down.
Innocent of what? He yells. No reply?
I have to wait and see what
I need
happens.
to reply.
Nope. Okay.
Whether he lives or not.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait. If he lives, he's bloodied by that, but he's living.
He is in fact living.
He actually goes to trip you, which I'm going to run like a strength contest, push attack type thing, Zil.
At strength, you said? Or athletic? It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
but, like,
athletics, yeah. So he's got a bonus to that
Come
7, but
on.
go ahead and roll.
-1. Ah, of course. Okay.
Strength contest. Is that the one where you can choose to use your dex? No, maybe not. No, maybe I'm thinking of.
Nah, I'll take
Yeah.
that minus.
But,
I'll
well,
take
yeah.
that 3
Anyways, even
athletic.
if you have your dex, even if you have your dex, it's not going to beat that because he's got a bonus to his. So he's
Actually,
going
I
to trip
think it
you.
would, but
Wouldn't?
well, I'd
So-
have a 4. I'd have a 4 without that -1 plus 4. That would actually give me 8, but it does not
Oh,
matter.
but he has a bonus to his as well. That you don't see.
Excuse me.
I just rolled. I just rolled flat. Yeah.
Bam. I think he pushes me
Okay,
5 feet
so-
back.
No, I said I'm gonna run it like a push, but it's a trip, so you just go prone, and
damn.
he's actually gonna remain prone after he trips you, so he's also prone in there, and he's crawling away, so you get opportunity attack, but disadvantage because you're prone and he's prone.
But
you're kind of like
but normal
scrambling.
because of guiding bolts.
Oh yeah, you're right. Normal because guiding bolt.
No, vengeance sword. No. What are you doing?
You kind of hack and hit a tree as he crawls away from you in a panic, losing sight of him for a moment. It's your turn.
Cool.
Oh, wait, did I not click through the turn order? Oh, frick. The round thing, I did it wrong. I forgot to make it increase
It's the
every
end.
time.
It's the end of this. It's the end of the second.
So it's your turn.
Yeah,
Okay, so I
it's my
clicked
turn.
one time too many. Your turn.
Yeah.
And round 3. Got it.
Well, I'm just gonna get back up from my prone stand. I'll move 15 feet in. Bump into
Yeah, it's wide open there. So now that you're past that point, I'll open it up for you.
Cool. So I'm able to make it there in that 15 feet. Actually, I'll move over here just in case if, just to make sure I don't get in the way of the cleric. And he's on the ground prone right now.
Yep.
Cool. Slash. Only one of those hit, unfortunately. 13 for my second one. Does it?
Yeah, only the 27.
Awesome. Bam. Ignore the 14. Excuse me. That's another sword. Unless he's a dragon. In that case, he does take that extra 14. But the more important thing there is the 18. 5 slashing, 13 sneak.
Oh, I didn't see the 13 sneak.
Yeah. Takes 18. I get sneak damage because I get my sneak damage even if no one's around if I get advantage on the attack.
Nice.
Yes, the only reason I'm doing damage here, it seems like.
All
A constant stream of advantage.
right, your hit actually kind of knocks him into the ground further, so he's crawling and he loses his footing for a moment, and he's laying flat as Cainus takes action.
Winning blow, I hope.
I cannot.
What are you doing, Cainus?
Of course not. That freaking fist is really slow. I keep forgetting about that.
All right, save. Okay. Oof, your flame radiates his skin as he starts to burn and his flesh turns red and he stops moving. Life seems to have drained from his body.
Jump cleric.
Rebel in such work. He seemed all too eager to sell us out to the forces of darkness.
Yes, it's a lifestyle that he chose. I do not feel bad for him. He will find his proper way to where he belongs.
It was my lord's flame that burned him to death. He was judged accordingly.
In that case, we're out in the middle of the forest. We're out in the middle of nowhere, right?
A little bit.
Very cool. In that case, I'd like to scrounge his body a bit, just see if there's anything of value
I
on the
would
body.
like to do a gentle repose
Yep.
ritual on him so that he does not come back as undead for a little while.
Yes, that would suck. Cool.
So one action spell and you gotta add 10 minutes, right?
Not sure how long it's going to take him to start over this guy. Obviously not 10 minutes, but...
Right. No, I just mean for your ritual, you gotta stay there for 10 minutes to do it. Okay, so you're looting through the body there. You don't hear too much besides birds in the forest at this point. The fog is growing very light as opposed to usual, where it seems to seep into the trees almost, being so thick. On his body, you find several gems of interest. You find 2 jaspers, 2 moonstones, 1 citrine, and a pouch of money.
Do you care for this, or do you scoff at taking the belongings of a dead person?
I will take it and I will donate it to the church.
Cool. I'll give him the money.
Set it aside.
And one more thing before I decide to toss this body aside, I'd like to study his face for a minute, please. It
While
will
he's
come-
doing his ritual, you're able to do so.
This will come in handy later.
Well, I shall ensure that you do not see his face again later. It's not for a 10-day.
Give me a perception, Cainus. Actually, both of you.
Ooh, it's 15. Excuse me.
Plus 7 to that because I clicked the wrong one. So 7.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Wait, don't we have
Oh,
advantage
that's just
on
your
perception? I
initiative.
forget.
He does.
Oh, and then-
yeah.
15 and 7.
Yeah, he gets his perception advantage from his shield, not from that thing he casted on you with the 300 sight. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sorry, I don't
okay.
know. I don't
I
know
got-
about the Twilight, whatever.
No, yeah, true. And his sick shield that he's got. You don't know about that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about the shield.
Yeah. So you hear a commotion to the east. It seems fairly far away, not too far.
It might be the city of Barovia.
You did say it was...
Village.
Am I almost done my
Well,
ritual or...
You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
cool. In that case, I'll move ahead a bit, like maybe 15 or 20 feet, just so I can potentially see further out, just to make sure no one's creeping up on us.
So the trees get thin in some places, thick in others, so you're able to head through, but you can't see past the tree line. The forest is a little too dense in some places in the distance to be able to see through.
I'll whisper back to my cleric. Would you mind if I go take a look at it while you finish that gentle repose?
I just nod because I don't want to interrupt my ritual.
Cool. In that case, I'd like to stealth towards the noise. Try and make sure that there is anybody over here. They don't notice me.
So,
Rogues, am I right?
I'm the
No.
yeah, really.
28.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit going slowly, but you don't seem to see anything around you, and you feel like nothing sees you. You're one with the shadows, and you reach the edge, and you see a good 150 feet away the village of Barovia. It seems, but there seems to be people panicking as you get closer. You hear some screams.
I'm not going to head in there by myself, so I will.
No, you don't. He walked away from you a good 300 feet, we'll say.
The night though, so it's just
Dang,
a fair,
forever.
it was just a fair question.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, for sure. You're focused on your ritual, and the screams are pretty faint. Like before, when you heard it, it was just some commotion. You can't quite make out what it was, but he got closer. He can make out that it's screams.
Yeah, I'll go back to the cleric. If he's still doing the ritual, I won't say anything until he should.
I love that you call him the cleric all the time.
I'm
The
glad.
cleric.
I call everybody by their occupation.
All right, you reached the cleric.
Yes, the cleric. I come. Are you finished yet?
Oh, great DM. Am I finished?
Wait, about 1 minute left.
In that case, I'll wait until he's finished.
For him to run 300 feet and then come back 300 feet,
D&D or
how long would that take?
Depends on how fast I'm moving.
He's going stealthily too, so I don't know.
Half speed, 15 feet.
Oh yeah, okay.
150
a fast
feet.
pace. It would be under a minute.
60 seconds. So it would take me 2 minutes. So it would take me about 4 minutes.
Or 300
going
feet
half
round trip.
600 round trip, and he's going at a slow stealth space type
200
thing.
feet a minute, so 3
Like,
minutes.
well, normal. Perfect. I guesstimated kind of right. So yeah, you got like 1-2 minutes left.
But since I'm stealthing, don't I go at a half speed?
I don't think so. I think because you're rolling, you get to do normal speed.
Oh,
Half
cool.
speed is a mechanic when you're doing like bar travel, and if you cut half speed, you just get like a plus to your stealth automatically? Question mark or advantage? I don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't played Tomb of Annihilations yet. That comes next.
Oh, able to use stealth. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's for travel pace. Does that apply to just walking around? Period.
I mean, according to the DMG or whatever.
Oh, 200 feet per minute. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it does have quote unquote small distances. Okay. So by that logic, yeah, we'll say you were going slow then. So that's 200 feet per minute, which means 600. Oh, that's what you said. 3 minutes. Okay. So you were already calculating as slow speed. Got it. So yeah, 2 minutes left. 1 and 2 approx.
So on and so forth.
I'll wait for him to finish his dark magic.
You're able to do so without interruption.
Okay. I see finger wiggling, some coins on the eyes.
Anyway.
Cover it in brush so people hopefully don't notice it, and a prayer for forgiveness.
What happened with the money? He did give it to you. Oh, you gave no. I mean, with his sack of money, you gave it to Cainus.
Oh, I gave it.
And he's gonna donate to the church. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Don't ask for forgiveness for him. He can
I'm
ask for it
asking
himself.
my own forgiveness, having to do this dirty work.
Oh, I see. Well, you don't need to ask for it either. I'll take the blame just for you.
So kind.
Anyway, it seems like there's a couple of people who are in distress at the city. Although it seemed like your chanting there was a little bit more important, so I let you finish.
Don't want to have
Welcome.
his corpse come back to haunt us at a later date. Screams, you say? Right.
Yes, the yellings, crying,
Find out
distress.
who needs our help. Get up and start running. I'm not moving slowly.
Okay. So yeah, you exit the forest clearing eventually, and you come to this church you see off in the distance by a few. Well, we'll say 100 feet.
Got it.
100 feet away.
Screams.
And it's the closest structure. And then the village itself seems to begin southwest of the church.
All right, let's move towards the church.
So what are you doing?
Well, actually, is there still sounds of distress? Or have those down there?
Yeah, they seem to be coming from several places. So the church, the center of town.
Okay, well, let's go to the center of town
South
first
of town.
Towards the church.
It seems a little chaotic.
Try to make a general.
You'll be running kind of southeast towards the center of town. Not quite past by the church, but you'll stay about 100 feet away from the church whilst heading into town. You don't spot anything in particular that catches your eye, but as you arrive at the center of the town, you do spot something familiar, Zill. You see a chimera.
No, it's here.
It's here.
God damn it. I still have the burn mark.
Is this from your other adventure or like the part?
Yeah, this is from...
It's from this adventure. I think he meant Horde of the Dragon Queen.
No, I mean...
I just want to know if this is like an epic callback or something more recent.
No, this is not... No, this is something recent. I almost died
you could fill him in character.
Yeah, this... I wrangled this beast off in the pretty colors. I don't exactly know where that is. You have to ask your wizard about it. He decided to leave me there to fight the chimera, and then I just appeared. Probably where you found me.
Sorry for that. Can be a bit unreliable at times, but came into my path. That I'm thankful. We'll help you. Let's slay this beast. Tie off your loose ends.
Okay, in that case,
right.
yeah, I'll draw my bow for this.
All right, beauty.
I got you. Yeah, see a heck of a lot more.
You guys are running into the town, yeah? Running in the center of town?
Yep, just running towards the chimera.
As we're running, I put my hand again on his shoulder and be like, "Be ever vigilant, my friend. Your eye, the enemy. Vigilant blessing again." cool how it worked out with a nice little foresty area to dump it, like start us off in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where's our boy?
Your boy is hovering over top of the building in the distance.
Oh, very nice.
Is it nighttime right now?
It is not. It is about noonish.
Is dim light though, even at noon? Like, is it always dim light in this place, or
It's always dim light.
no?
All right, so you're not in initiative order yet. So you see it, it doesn't see you.
Okay, well, let's try to sneak up then.
Cool.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think we're sneaking or running, right? You see it from here? No, I can see it.
Can you not see it?
Our characters.
No, we
see it.
can't. Like, our characters.
Yeah, it's hovering in the sky. Can you measure? Is it 300 feet away? I think this map is measuring out correctly.
Right. So
About 150.
we can see it flying there. Let's try to then. Yes. Let's. I'm gonna like dash up underneath like the roof sort of thing, like under. Yeah. Right.
What's it? Okay. Can I like make some sort of athletics or acrobatics to like jump on this box and then like get myself up onto the roof?
Where's this box you speak of? Let me see.
Right here, current box.
Yep,
Okay, cool.
that's
Can
gonna
I,
be.
Can I flavor it so that I like jump on the frame of this, cart, and then just do some parkour to get up onto the roof to use acrobatic?
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool because it does not change. It does not change anyway. Got a 10.
Okay, you actually can't pull yourself quite up. Well, you have time, but you're not in combat, so you can struggle to do so.
Okay, cool. I struggled to do so. I just look a lot less cool than I thought I would.
It wasn't a feasible way to do it. I'm gonna try and turn on dynamic lighting. I real quick
Did
the dynamic buildings. Did it work?
Not bad.
You'd have to put a lot more like lines down
Oh,
for the dynamic to really work in this situation because it only like blots out like a bit of the seed leech. Like
Yeah.
Okay, well,
No, I did that on purpose.
Did
I
that
did
work?
circles, just really quick.
So you-
Yep, just in case it's like goes in an alley or whatever. That'll pretty much block it.
Okay.
This is I figure. Oh, you know what I didn't do right? I did this before, and it works really good when you use freehand. I always fear freehand because Corey wrote. I think it was you, maybe it was Owen, who said that when you use freehand, it bogs down the system because it's like rather than one shape, it's like a whole bunch of.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It does, but like in the grand scheme of things, as long as you don't do that for every single map, then you should be fine.
All right, noted for next time.
But are we supposed to see it because it's like we're in a cave right now? You can only see
No, that's only you. Corey, does he still have your 300? I always forget how long that lasts. An hour. So when did you last do it? Did you do it at the camp again?
right before we went into the camp.
Before you went in at camp. Okay, yeah, I think you'd still have some of it. There, 300. Boom. But from your vantage, that's why I did this real quick. Oh, you can see a corner of them.
I can see a
Right?
corner of it. Yep, I can
There
see
you go.
it, kind of.
First thing,
That's what I like.
as he's going,
Like different
though,
viewpoints.
I would like
Yeah?
or before I lose sight of him, Princess, your blessing for the fight ahead, and cast Helm's blessing. The two of us, so both of us get
Is
blessed.
that your bonus action one with the temp?
Did you make it a bonus action? Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm asking because I always like when you put in the chat. So feel free to put in the
I
chat.
did
That's
this, like,
never a
first
problem in my
night.
games. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like seeing it every single time. Okay, 5-foot radius. Oh, the bless. Right. Yeah. Okay. The piety. Oh, that's what you said. I misheard the word you said. Piety. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Of course you could do that. So yeah, you're both blessed. But no, it's not a bonus action. It is an action, like you said, like the normal spell.
When I get up onto this roof, would you mind if I like stealth to make sure that I don't make it know that I'm here until next round, most likely?
Yeah.
Very cool. We're rolling hot in the stealth. Good.
Nice. And Cainus, what are you doing?
I can see it.
with
so
movement?
I'm like ready to start blasting at it. Okay. So
Hold up for
I am
one
going
more.
to.
Let me just get close.
Oh, actually, I can't do that. I'll just wait. So I wait, seeing that Zill's specialty seems to be that of the ambush. I'll wait for his arrows to fly or whatever attack it is he has. But I'm just gonna kind of hide myself, like
I'm
with the
going
overhang
to.
here in the corner. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll straight up take a hide.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, for the
So-
I'll try to hide. Let's see.
So stealth.
No, I can't get my chainmail to stop rattling. Just
don't worry, it will be drowned out by all the
I just
screaming
know.
of innocent people.
loud person. Let out a nasty fart from the stew that we ate earlier.
Now I'm trying to tell if you mean the stew at the thing, or are you talking about IRL? With that sound you made. Perfect.
Okay,
That's
Andre, what's
acting.
with all the acceptable casualties on the map?
I wanted to flavor it with some of the noises you were hearing. It was from folks. They're running for shelter.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I just clicked back into the chat. That's what you're talking about, your stealth. Oof. It doesn't seem to notice you, but it is moving around, flying around, lights building on fire, swoops down, misses an attack on some denizens. It's just moving around, terrorizing these villagers.
Okay, I'm getting antsy, waiting for.
Yeah, I'll make my move here. So I'm just gonna like quickly bolt up here, pull out my short bow, and I'll take a shot at
Great.
you.
Oh,
It's meant to be.
nice.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful day. So what is that? 21, 31, 37 damage.
Hey, you got its attention.
Nice. In that case, I'll then use my bonus action to kind of like roll off to my left and run into this alleyway to hopefully lure it closer with a cleric.
With that shot, it is bloodied, which is a free insight check for you, Zil. This is Same Beast.
Nice. It better be, damn it. I put so much damage into it before. I'd be a little bit concerned, actually.
So we'll roll for initiative here, because
Well,
unless you have a
I can't
long-range
prepare
thing you're doing,
anything 'cause
Cainus?
I'm concentrating on blast, so.
No, I meant, are you doing a long
Sure,
range?
if you-
Like, as it's noticing, it noticed it got shot at. Yeah. If
Do
you
I
got
have
something that's 80 feet from where you are there.
Kamehameha. No, it's
Eldritch Blast, Cleric.
guide my hand, guiding bolt.
Oh, what the hell? Nice.
2 crits. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Damn, we're doing the big damage numbers now. Good stuff. Nice.
Right. Yeah, nice. All right, now we roll for Nish.
Hey,
Damn it.
there it is. Nice.
Oh, trying to do a capture, you said? Oh, for the 20s. Oh, nice. You get 2 rolls? Or no, was that only before?
Oh, right.
Oh.
No, you also gave me the thing for it.
I gave it to him just before.
Might as
Isn't
well.
that only one time?
You
Oh,
gave
just now again. Okay.
Yeah, like
Perfect.
right before. You can see right
Always
before.
remember
But it does
refresh.
run out. Yeah, it does run out, correct?
Use it, and then it's gone.
Yeah,
If I
yeah,
don't
okay,
remember
that's what I
refresh
thought.
it, then it just, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
I got it.
Right.
Okay.
Why you have 26?
Yeah, the 26.
Oh, wait, what?
No,
Oh,
like,
26 was
no,
correct.
Yeah, 26.
Oh, okay.
26 was correct. I was just rolling with that advantage, and I said it doesn't matter.
Got it. Yeah, got it. My bad. All right, so you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna pull something I would consider very smart. Being in this alley, can it see me right now?
What do you know of chimeras?
Oh, good freaking point. Okay, well, I'm gonna try this anyway. I'm going to use my cunning action to hide as a bonus action, and I'm going to make my way along the alley, hopefully surprise it with being over here now, and take a shot at it.
Okay.
Since it hasn't taken an attack yet, my assassinate does proc, so I get advantage 23.
All right.
Very cool. Now, real question here. Would it be surprised by this? Because if so, I would like to get my
Nope.
my honorary crit. Okay, I didn't.
No, it knows. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What do you mean honorary crit? Oh,
because
it gives
my
you
assassin-
auto crit?
If
Oh, I
he's
see.
surprised, which was
Oh,
why
in
I
addition to any hit. Oh, if he's surprised. No,
that's
he's not.
why I tried. That's why I tried
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 17 damage.
Great.
Cool. And I believe that is my turn. Yeah.
Yes.
Am I plight? Grab me flight. Depths of the night. I float up into the air, 3 feet on an angle towards the chimera, and I call out to Helm, "Protect me! Send me your guardians!" And I cast Spirit Guardians, which will drop Bless.
Nice.
I think Bless has done its job.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its
I'm
turn there.
shouting
Okay.
my like whatever. However, I'm casting at the loudest tenor that I can muster to get its attention.
Hey.
Bonus action in action.
And that's it, correct? All right, it sees you and it's coming for you, flying in your direction with a speed rivaling yours. It reaches the edge of your radius and it breathes fire in your direction as it enters the radius and takes damage. I think to be able to hit you, it's got to be in. Well, what's the actual raw rule? Is it if it's in the radius at all, or is it actually the 3/4 rule? Okay, so yeah, I guess he doesn't get affected on this turn, but when he is in it next, DC Dex save.
Ignore the blast.
Oh, thank God bless.
No, ignore. He dropped it.
Oh no. Ouch.
Ouch is right.
35 fire damage.
Hopefully you don't lose concentration on Spirit
It's
Guardians.
one of those ones that needs concentration yet. That sucks. Okay. Just check.
Concentration check.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Those are your guardians.
Guardians sent by Helm fade as you take the burning ire of this beast. Zil.
Cool. I'm going to gonna keep up my flurry of attacks because it's kind of flying. I'm also like, I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna like get next to this commoner. I'm just gonna push him aside. He's like, get inside, you, or else you'll get hurt. And I'll take another shot with my crossbow.
He rushes inside.
Nice. I will not. It was not a light push too. Okay, if that was a kid, she was going on her face.
It's not a kid.
Okay, cool.
You see people scurrying, almost confusing this thing as you shoot it from afar and hit it.
6 piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, not within 5 feet. Sucks.
Okay. Cainus.
Cast spiritual weapon. Yes. Hold on, spiritual weapon.
It still appears though, right? Yeah. Okay, let me go grab it for you. Beauty.
Yep. And as my
Has a bonus action, right?
I am going
Yeah, bonus action.
Dash away.
Okay, it does not look to be in great shape, and it flies past your spirit weapon, aiming to chase its prey. Give me a hide. I'm giving you a free hide action because you dipped into the alley there.
Yes, thank you. Let's see what happens.
Give any? Oh, that is with your bonus. Oh, 0. Okay.
Beautiful. Sorry.
See, so it is flying, but it speeds past you, and then it spots you and turns around, and its flight path lands right at your feet, and it is your turn, Zill.
Okay. I am going to cunning action dash over here. I seriously doubt that I can stop him from getting hit by this guy. However, I'm going to try and get its attention, I guess. But I'm just going to start yelling and waving my arms over here to try and get it over here. Try and goad it into pursuing me instead.
Okay, so intimidation.
That works. Oh yeah, that definitely works. No, I swear, all I can roll is stealth. Does it seem fake?
It seems partially phased, yes.
Okay, cool. That was my action, so that is my turn.
All right, Cainus. Head seems ready to bash into the building as the lion head aims to snap its jaw onto your flesh.
That's all. Good. So, this thing can move 20 feet, really toward
Right in front of Zill?
odds here. Far off from the spirit guardian, really. I'm gonna do this instead.
This moving? Bonus action.
Try moving away
No
from
movement?
it, then it's gonna attack.
Yeah, it's poised to attack. Okay, Chimera's turn. The damage of the moonbeam takes hold, and the silvery beam shines, causing it to close its eyes firmly and roar in pain as it trembles and then falls to the ground before it can lash out at you.
My knees and be praying, Batman. Thank you, Lord.
Oh,
Save me through my faith, and let your power destroy the fiends of the night.
poke it with my short sword to make sure it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead, alright.
It's covered in blood, some of it its own, and some of it, no doubt, the denizens of this village.
Wretched beast.
Back down to the ground.
And it lies there, no longer breathing.
So anyway, did you say that we heard screaming elsewhere in the town, or was this the source of all the screaming? People start to
There's
calm down?
screaming to the south as well, and some at the church.
Right.
Okay, well, should we make our way to see what? I mean, maybe they're just screaming because the chimera.
Potentially. Regardless, I'm not here. We're not here to solve all the problems of the city. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help when it comes to large monstrosities like this. But there's bound to be somebody displeased with something. So let's keep a closed mind here.
Well,
So we need to find where the skeleton is.
bones, but who best to ask?
Yes. Let's make our way to the church.
And let's proceed to the church.
As you near the church, you see it looks to be in half decent shape, in between that of Kresk and Valaki. The screaming seems to stop when people see bloodied warriors approach them in the churchyard. Here, let me flip over the map. It might be all white. Oh, there we go.
It was all white. Now it is all black.
Perfect.
All black all the time.
A soul. No, having a soul that is only the color black just comes with the rogue package.
What do you guys see? You guys see a few people, correct?
Front building.
Yeah, they shouldn't be on top of it, obviously.
I don't see anybody on top of it.
Oh, good. Yeah, so you see a few people.
So I approach the first person and see, like, you,
Yes?
where's your priest? One that runs this church.
This church? Why do you need the priest?
Do not know this priest.
Do you not know
Not
this
from
priest?
these lands.
Are you not from these lands?
No, not.
He's not to be trusted.
This is dead.
Why are you bloodied?
By
Is
our
that beast
hands.
dead?
We must patriot here.
I could tell. Who are you folk?
Just travelers. Now where's the priest? We don't have much time.
Well, you can head in and see if he's still
Why
alive.
Was he injured by the beast?
He was wounded.
I'll make my way in then. Is this the front doors here? Like stairs going in?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm pretty hurt.
Draw a short sword as I go in, seeing as I'm supposed to not trust him.
Trust who, sorry?
Priest.
Oh, okay. So you enter into the church, and just from a distance, you can already see that the pews are all smashed and in awful shape. There's a little altar that has been smashed as well, and all sorts of candles fallen onto the ground. And then there's also some that don't seem to have been damaged. This doesn't seem like it was done by the beast.
I'll yell out then. Priest, or whoever runs this monastery, show yourself.
You get no answer.
He must be dead.
Begin searching around.
I will take a step back.
Business.
All right. It has begun to rain. The mist began to thicken once again. You can still see about 100 feet in front of you, but beyond that, no chance. There's the inside of the church.
Yeah, place is destroyed.
Oh, you guys are ginormous, eh? Oh, the whole thing. Okay, let's just take. Yeah, whether or not we'll worry about it. But
I'm going to. I don't want to get too far in case some shit I'm fucking hurt.
So Zill, you do find a man laying on the floor unconscious.
Oh my, unconscious you say?
Yes,
Does he look like a pastor?
he does.
Unconscious as in like bleeding out? Or just like he is drunk or knocked out? Can I...
There at this point. You can, yes. What would you like to do?
Can I make a medicine check to see if he was knocked out by someone else?
Mm-hmm.
I can do stealth, that's what I do.
Seems like knowledge of medicine lacks at this point.
That's why I have my...
You him and ha over what knowledge you do have.
That's why I have my compatriot over here. Cleric, check this body. He's still alive. I believe. I do not know if he's long for this world or not.
I can fix that. I cast Healing Word upon him.
Nice. Healing word takes effect, and he becomes conscious just for a moment, and then he passes out. So he's living. And he moans. He just has his eyes closed, head on the floor, sprawled out, seems completely out of it, coming to, losing consciousness.
I'll lightly tap him on the cheek. Well, it was like just like a half slap, just like, hey, stay with us. What happened here? Why are you on the floor?
He shoots awake, his eyes open wide, says, what happened? No. Am I dead?
Yeah, you live.
I live. What happened to that thing? Did it take my son?
Where is your son?
Thank God. And he just starts crying. My son, I don't know. He was tending to me, and then we were separated when the thing attacked the town. We went to help the other villagers, but it was too late. All the death, all the blood. We can't fell such a creature. Thank God for your arrival.
Indeed, it was timely.
Now listen.
Spare the town any more sorrows.
Yes, like the morning, Lord.
Now listen. We're here to look for an individual who has stolen a corpse as a person who practices in putting the dead to rest. I'm hoping that you can help us. Excuse me.
What information do you need?
Have you seen an individual enter the city with a bag or a corpse in tow? He was by himself on a horse.
Specific, it's a pile of bones.
Yes, but I don't know. I believe it would be in some sort of bag.
Is that what brought this beast here?
Yes, we're here to retrieve the corpse and prevent any more of those vicious fiends from coming to this place. However, we need your help.
Fiends! That thing is a fiend! Oh dear. Morning, Lord, please help us all. Bless our souls. Keep us safe.
There is no need for the morning, Lord. I'm here to keep you safe. But I need your help.
But you're but a man.
Yes, but I have the strength of 20. However...
Oh, okay. I see. You no doubt tell the truth, judging on your state and all this blood. I did see someone. I did see something. Someone not with a horse, but someone we've never seen in Barovia before.
Tell me, where is he?
He went to the south of town. I don't know what business he had there, but he did stop by the graveyard here to do something quite strange. You say he had bones?
Yes.
Is he collecting more bones? I don't understand.
Potentially. Where did he go? Show us.
Yes, you show us.
Where he went first or where he went after?
I'm not picking.
That's where he went in the graveyard.
In the graveyard. Please come with me. He leads you outside, passing the sleeping chambers around to the west. So he leads you further to the north. He leads you to the very north central grave that's cracked. He was here. His grave, he was a nobody. A man we did not even know his name.
Whose grave is this?
May I read the engraving on the grave?
Yeah, it seems to be scratched out. You can only see a few letters.
Can I open it?
If you could see it's cracked, so if you want to kind of bust through the chunks or pick them up, push them over.
Clark, I will require your help here. I am not the strongest.
Okay.
Is there a corpse still inside? And if so,
yeah.
is it the corpse we were looking for?
Gently move some of the pieces so we can take a look inside.
Well, you're looking for bones, not a corpse, but there is a corpse inside.
Bones that look like they were recently laid there? Or...
Give me a perception.
I'll help him with that. Wait,
He doesn't need
he doesn't need it.
Oh, there you go. You can see the body looks like it's been moved.
It's been moved around, or that it was recently there?
I'll give a better description. So as you peer in to the upper half that you could see, you notice that it seems like the shoulder's been propped up and the grave is fairly recent, within probably a month. So the body's only beginning to decompose.
That's great. I'm going to remove the corpse from the cot, and have a look at the actual cot itself.
Okay, as you do that, you kind of, with Cainus's help if you desire, or you could struggle at it alone, kind of drag the corpse out. You help him. Okay, you guys drag it out.
Grisly work, but I will help.
Yeah, so you're able to drag the body out, plop it down. You do see a bag underneath where the body lay.
Oh, is this the bag we're looking for?
The bag.
As you pick it up, you hear the rattling of bones.
See, fuck.
Great. Is this all the bones? Dude, doesn't need all the bones. I don't necessarily know the full significance of this corpse.
He looks at you kind of stupefied and thinks you're addressing him. And he's like, what? Whose bones are these?
It does not matter. This matter is over. However, I still require the whereabouts of where he went. The person who left these here.
I told you, to the south. All I saw here was him messing with his grave.
Can you show us?
Why? How would he hide all that effort? Carry the bones here to hide them.
Let's ask him ourselves. You said you could show us?
I can't show you. I can point you in the direction. And he kind of points south.
And I'll
what do you need with these bones?
You're a pastor. You can agree with that, can't you?
Turn them to the rightful resting place.
Yes, absolutely.
In that case, we will be off. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you, friends. Please, if you see my son, send him back.
That your son returned home.
His name is Doru. Thank you, friends.
I'll do so.
As we're walking away, I will say to Cainus, I will apologize for lying in a house of God. Gods, plural. I know that can be a touchy subject sometimes.
Being upon the faith, yes. This is true. I can't really speak for the Morning Lord. I'm not sure of his tenets.
I have no reservation to trying to stay good with religion. However, I'd like to keep relations between my party positive, relatively speaking. So I apologize to you, not to the Lord.
Put my hand in my chest and just sort of half bow, like, thank you. Do appreciate the gesture.
Anyway, south, huh? I believe we're because this is one of the first buildings that we saw when heading into the city. So we're probably we're near the east side of the city right now, aren't we? Oh, west side, excuse me, west side.
You are actually at the northwest, correct?
Okay,
northwest.
Cool. So that just means that we have an entire city, half a city, that we have to go through. Find some individual. Would you happen to have a description of this person?
Yes. I actually don't know.
As you ask that question, Cainus, you hear in your head.
Cainus, my son.
Yes, I hear you.
Why'd you take so long to respond?
It's one of those things you got to sit in reverence for a moment. It's like, oh, Mike, slightly mind blown.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
Cainus.
Yes.
You have reestablished our connection. I am pleased.
I am pleased that I am pleased to hear you again.
Who are you talking to?
Yes, keep these bones on you. Even once returned, keep one with you. It will allow us to keep our connection, not by voice, but by spirit.
Very good. I shall do as you command.
Who is talking to you?
Now quickly, post haste. The others need you.
So I'm not to chase the thief.
The connection drops.
Shit.
You can tell it's weaker.
And
Sorry,
Clark.
God speaks to me again. His bones bring me closer to him.
You're certain of this? How do you know of this? What if this is not?
Such thoughts I must dismiss. I must maintain my
I must
faith.
once again question your need for this god.
This God grants me all magical abilities, my powers. But him, I'm nothing. I am his instrument. I need him as much as he needs me.
Anyway,
Says that
what did he say?
friends need me. Sounds to me like we have no time to pursue this thief. We must let him get away. How about we came for to make a way
Is
back?
that an outcome that we can accept? What happens if he steals the bones once again? This is not something that I'd want to waste time on again.
We don't really know who we're looking for. Is a thing. Finding a mystery man in this town would be difficult. Two would like to bring justice to this thief. I think it may be a wild goose chase. I'm injured. Thief decides to fight. May succumb. Need time to bandage my wounds.
Although I know where you're coming from, it seems that our interests are leading us different ways. You go back to your friends and make sure they're all right. However, in good conscience, I cannot let this person walk away.
I understand. Wish that I could help you, but
You've helped enough.
very least, the blessing of vigilance be with you, so that the next enemy that you meet may get the jump on them.
I shall accept that with humbleness.
I'll
Thank
give
you.
them a vigilant blessing. Okay, cool. I extend my hand for a handshake.
my hand up for a
Firm
handshake.
grasp, kind of pull towards him. Like, thank you, friend. You're instrumental in retrieving these bones. I don't think I could have done it without you. That your path is successful. That our paths
Yes, the
cross
feeling is
again.
mutual. Do not lose your ways.
As long as there is breath in this body and blood, I shall not lose my way. Right?
In that case, I will then walk away.
I pause for a moment, unsure if it's right to let him go. My thoughts return to my friends and the warning from Helm that they need
All
me
right,
now.
and we will end it there. Bam, perfect.
Go indeed.
That was
Good
fun.
stuff, man. Thanks, guys. That was fun. You guys threw me lots of curveballs. I was like, I gotta switch. You gotta switch this. Gotta switch this.
I just wasn't expecting a Caleb cameo. Good to play with you and hear from you again, man.
Yeah. Good to hear from you. Yeah, what's been happening?
I finished my Icewind Dale campaign, and we haven't really started another one up yet. We were kind of floating it out there to see if anybody wanted to DM, but no new volunteers stepped forward. So it just kind of like it just seems to be on pause for a moment. Probably because one of the main people are going to have to step in and DM again, like myself or.
Yeah, I want to try and get that one with Chris going and get Caleb with us on that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see. We'll see if
I need
that
a
Chris
break.
thing
Like,
even happens.
I can't
at this
go
point.
jump from DMing one game right directly
Yeah.
into another one, but
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the momentum entirely.
Yeah, I
but
feel
damn,
that.
that game was like over a year
yeah, for
long,
sure.
and I was like, I just needed a break. I want to do something a bit more lighthearted for the next one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that, but
Oh, yeah, like this shit gigs. You're gonna accomplish it by playing with Jesse.
not necessarily
If
shit
we,
and
let,
giggles,
if
just
we
like,
let Jesse lose,
like something where the stakes aren't quite as dire, so there's more room to breathe and be yourselves and like live a life instead of like trying to just eat the clock.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I do like the whole idea when there's like a ticking timer and things
Yep.
are like against the wall, but like I also like just to be able to slow down and say, all right, well, a year goes by, and that sort of thing. Just
exactly. Yep.
It's the first time I played with you. That was something else.
yeah, you were always a good addition, man.
That's
like
great.
I was beyond like thrilled to have you at the table and the things that you brought. So it was fun to play alongside you here. It's a different dynamic. Dropped into this game of all games too. It's like the first time I've ever been a cleric, like ever. Like so, I'll work my way through that.
Nice. Did you not notice him
Because I'm
join the
usually looking
server
at
the other day?
That screen at all?
That makes it even better.
Oh, the server there. No, yeah, no, I
Yes.
didn't. I know what you mean. No, I didn't. Whatever. See the notification. Maybe I don't have it turned on, but now new people joining.
Yeah, I also
Nice.
surprised.
No, that was
Noah
good.
as well,
Definitely a
just,
great
A
surprise.
while ago too.
Yeah, for his. Yeah. And then that's the only
Got
reason
it.
why I said
That
nobody
definitely
catch
would've
Corey
worked
up. Don't tell Corey.
Sweet. Yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
Sure, that was
Great
super
game.
fun.
Right.
Like,
Well, good stuff,
hopefully,
guys.
Yeah, we can get a game
Yeah.
going where we're all
Good
back
game.
together again
Yeah,
soon.
it's great.
Got to figure out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Check out our socials. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. You name it, we're on it. Don't forget to check out our buddies, CanaDND and Sword Coast Soundscape. They're both fantastic. They both provide different things that help us out immensely. The podcast will always be free thanks to the fan content creation policy from those wizard guys who just put out a sweet movie. You know the ones. That's it, folks. Thank you, and peace.